Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the start of a double header today. And what a way to do it! We are here in Hyderabad for qualifying and the race all in one day, and I hope you're going to stay with us all evening with us for the action. I'm in my own in the commentary box as it stands, but we'll still be taking you through every twist and turn of qualifying, even with a lisp. But this is the English commentary stream. If you want to go over and watch the Dutch, you are free to do so, but please don't leave me on my own. That would be very kindly appreciated. Both show the qualifying, but they are just in different languages. Hyderabad, a track with many memories. For example, we'll go back a few seasons ago. Dakar, I think it was season 14, once raced at this track. Saleh securing a deal to get him in a seat. Also, well, there's so many memories we just can't go back. I remember I said last year there's 2 turn ones at this track. I will still say there's 2 turn ones. 2. We've got a dummy grid and a Stein grid that we just threw over. I'm going to sound horrendous, so please bear with me. And the hairpin here. But we have got a countdown, so I don't know whether this means we'll shut down the server. So if we do, we'll take a quick break, and I think it might. So I'm unsure, I hope not. So let's hope not. What happens? Still got cars on track. Practice was open since 12 PM British time today, 11 PM Dutch, if any Dutch people are straggling along here with us English. But yeah, this will be fun to watch indeed. And to be honest, I don't even think we're going to have a shutdown here. The timer has expired. So we'll wait. And to let you know, this time around we do have replays today. So that'll be fun to watch. If we see something and we want to quickly go back and rewatch it, we can do exactly that. We will wait for qualifying to get underway, which I don't think we are going to have a shutdown. And no, we're not. There we go. We're not getting a shutdown. That's a miracle. So we're going to stay here then for qualifying. We were always going to stay here, but the question was whether we were going to do a new server or not. But of course, we've got an hour turnaround after this session. Qualifying usually takes around 40 minutes, 30 minutes around that. And we should have a quick turnaround for the race, which for us English people is in a separate stream. So we're going to have to quickly switch over for that. So pit lane exit, where the cars are lining up now. They are all moulded together into one. We're speaking with the Rohingya drivers before. They were concerned whether they were going to make it here on time. Luckily they have. So that is good for them, to say the absolute least. Qualifying though, almost ready to get underway. Will be a fun one though, to say the absolute least. And a reminder the race is in an hour from now. So let's just say this qualifying better be over by then. There you go, those are the cars. He's just panicking, he doesn't know whether he's going to make it into his car or not. Mini Pippin trying to scale the wall. And fun for him. Fun for all of us. We step into the unknown. And a reminder, FE1 TV is the only place where you can catch every session live. Should be a good one. Should be a good one, to say the absolute least. I can't even say that, so it gets better, don't worry. It gets better. Oh, I can't even say it. Right then, we are almost ready to go. And we are. The cameraman might have to move. A few cars. We've got the lovely new, I believe these are the silver cars. They are lovely. And they are a new team entered for the last 2 rounds of the championship. And off we go. Qualifying is underway here in Hyderabad. 10 minutes then. And off we go. Cars out on track, racing and heated alongside each other. Reminder, these cars don't have slipstream yet. And also a reminder, if you're new to the sport, Collard, which is heated team, and heated champions, Collard winning the constructors and heated winning the drivers. And this is all I can really manage to say at the moment. But there you go. This is what happens as the cars stop for lag. And we'll put CCs on. Now they will look like red blocks on the track. If the driver goes through them, they can invalidate their time. But don't worry about that one for now. But this is the one they want to matter, as all the cars are crossing the line now, and we'll go on board with drivers champion Never Heated, who's led the championship by around about 100 points. Just shows you how experienced he is in the sport and how dominant he's been this season. Great driver. And if we come into the last 2 rounds, he couldn't even race if he wanted to, but he will race. Don't worry about that. He loves this sport. So do we, and let's see who's going good around the first few sectors, and it's his teammate Panda. Panda being able to race here in Hyderabad, feel good for him. He's one of those drivers where if he can race, it's a fun one. And coming to the end of Sector 2, and he is quicker through Sector 2 as well by a 10th over his teammate. And look at the cleaner lines he's taking. The Forte was going a bit crazy through those corners. But on the right of the left of your screen, you'll see the leaderboard and times will start to come through. We've had 4, but they're non-representative. Jackson and Jack currently on pole, and that's replaced by the 2 Collards, 1 and 2 at the moment, are actually in 4th. And then we'll get some more Jackify coming to the line as well. And Never Heated got the actual quickest final sector there. Good for him. We'll go to Jackify because he's going to be on the bubble. And where did Jackify go? Jackify's just gone. This is George. He's not really on the pace as it stands. All 4 of those guys that look at the top, they set fastest laps when they crossed the line. And Fraudrian or Adris has gone fastest of all of them. And on his own as well, not in any sort of group. But let's see who is improving. Super Roland, he is in the AMR, and I think he's had to replace Striker. Striker retired in Sao Paulo, but racing a Collard for his last race. Had the quickest first sector here, Super Nolan, and he goes Super Olan, and he goes second, and sets an identical time to Jackson Jack. But Jackson Jack set it first, so he will stay P1 as it stands. Jackson Jack did get faster sector 2, so he did improve actually. The Collards have not improved. Racing 22's on the bubble now of who will make it through to the duels or not. Very appreciative if you're watching the stream, if you can actually tell what I'm making out here. But I don't even mind if you have the stream on mute. I don't really care. Jackson Jack is improving through the first sector, so we might as well stay on board with him as we go into a 90-degree corner. You can really push when you get halfway through it. Sector 2, what's he doing? He's not improving throughout there. We'll go to Never Heated because he's doing a purple Sector 2, he's behind Jackson Jack, so we'll see him coming around the last part of that chicane and on the straight to the final one. And it's a quick right into a left, a little bit of brake involved, get as close to that CC as possible. He was perfect through there. Last corner, will he improve? I don't even know, did he? No, he didn't. He invalidated. So he must have got a bit of that CC there. You don't want to do that indeed. We'll go to Dennis, because Dennis is improving through Sector 2. A little bit wiggly by the looks of it when we came on board with him, and have taken a really shallow line as he goes in through Sector 3 now, into the chicane, stays out that CC a bit wide. We're going around the final corner and close to the wall, but goes fastest, 5.1, 2/10 quicker than everyone else. Very nice from Dennis out front, and the AMRs are first and third, good for them. Super Olan now has got a fastest first sector, and we'll see through Sector 2 as they go across that Sector 2 line now. 17.2, so a personal best for him through Sector 2, so we might as well stay on board with him as he goes around Sector 3. And we'll go for the first time driver's eye. And this is what drivers, we'll see if they go copy. That's the scooter rear of Jackson Jack going in the pin. Front, oh, Super Olan hit the wall, and he does. Did he still improve? Yes, he did. Wow. Wow, Super Olan's still improving and doing Tokyo Drift. Unbelievable. And just think, if he didn't make that mistake, oh, he's gone. He has gone in through turn 1. Want to clip the inside wall. So that's one lap done. But I think Super Olan has a good shot. The AMR is looking lovely throughout this. Jackify back on track and had a personal best Sector 1, fastest first Sector 1 by the way, and personal best Sector 3. He's 8th, he's out of the bubble as it stands by not that much. Never Heated, currently out of the bubble as well. So keep an eye on him, and that looked absolutely rapid as he came across the camera there. Let's see who is improving. Racing 22 is improving through Sector 1. Through Sector 2 he has a personal best as well, so keep an eye on Racing 22. He's 2/10 off. That's an AMR hitting the wall in the background, but they are in a good position. We'll go back to driver's eye as we go round the final corner. Was that too conservative? No, it wasn't. He's up to P4, back down to P5 though, after, I think it was, I don't know, I think it was Adris who went up to second. Well done to him. Or was it Jackson Jack? I'm not even sure, but both collards, as it stands, are out of the duels. They won't even make it. And I think it was Adris who did improve on that lap. We'll see who is improving next. But as it currently stands, advancing are Dennis, Jackify, Fraudulent, Super Olan, and Jackson Jack. And Jackify has gone up there all of a sudden. So well done to him, he's currently P2. A reminder that duels will be right after this here on FE1 TV. Let's have a look and see though who is improving. Panda is improving through Sector 1, so we'll go to him for the last few corners of the lap as we go now towards the chicane. Looking nice, a little bit, got the digit here, crossed the line, doesn't improve, or did he? Yes he did, but not enough. Who else is improving? Jackson Jack is improving. He is currently 5th. He wants to confirm that place inside of the top 10. As we go now into the chicane with him, and round that final corner, won't hit the wall. He goes P5. Good for him. Never Heated was behind him, and Never Heated is still out of that top 10. Dennis was improving through Sector 1, so we'll go to Dennis very quickly as he probably is coming around the last corner now and crossing the line. Does improve by 3/10. He is a bit off. 1 minute 30 left to go in qualifying, and so far it's returned to the top set after a really tough season for Dennis. It would be his first pole. It would be lovely for him. Super Olan has invalidated his first sector. We'll go to Never Heated because he is improving through Sector 1. And where is Never Heated? There he is. He is on my list. As we go now into Sector 2, is he improving there? No, he's not, but it's a 17.2, so it's not all bad. We'll stay on board with him. As Boydie C also improving through Sector 1. 1 minute to go though. Last second runs. If you cross the line with a second to go, doesn't matter. You still have a chance. And Never Heated does go through to the duels. As it stands, he's on his last lap though. So will it stay that way? Jack and Racing 22 have got to fight out for it. And as it stands though, Heated will be in that top 5. Currently it's Heated, Super, Olin, Adris, Jackify and Dennis. You don't even know how much I'm spitting everywhere. Okra is in the game and Okra is improving through Sector 1. So we'll go on board with him trackside, and now we'll go on board with him, if I can find where it is, now, just to see how he does. He's not set at, we'll set at 5.7, but I think he can do better than that. 5.5 in validation. So you never know. It has improved through Sector 1. We'll keep an eye on him. Oh, and Okra will not improve on that lap. Okra will not improve. He hit the wall there. We'll go back to that in just a second if we got that on replay. As we'll try and show you that in just a second on the replay. He does cross the line and he goes second. We'll have a look at, oh look at that, that was not good at all, hitting the wall. Back to live action now, and unfortunate there. And who else can improve? I don't think anyone else can. We'll go on board with racing because it looks like he's still doing a lap, but he looks like he's a bit slow through Sector 1. But this is, I think, the last driver it will be to take the flag. And he has improved through Sector 2. Adris improving through Sector 1, so we'll go to him after we finish here. Dennis is fastest. He did set a faster Sector 2. Let's have a look though. Racing 22 to get through to the duels looks slow through the chicane. Round the last corner, won't improve. And Racing 22's knocked out. Adris, I think, went wrong in that final chicane, and he did. 6.7 way. Good for the laughs that. Jackify should be safe, and I think he's still going. Or has he stopped? I think he stopped. But that does it for qualifying and the first stage of it. And it is Dennis who is on pole. Well, no, has a chance of getting pole and goes through to the finals. Good for him indeed. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be bringing you the duels. Well, welcome back. We are ready to go to the duels. Quite abrupt there coming back, but we don't mind it. We don't mind it indeed. The drivers are ready. And facing off in the first one should be Adris and Jackify. Or, sorry, Adris and Never Heated. I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll find out what's going to happen very shortly. A reminder, if you are joining us here, this is qualifying, and the race follows in just under 43 minutes. So we want to come back for that. Short, and it is Heated versus Adris. And a reminder, if you do want to go watch it, the alt stream, the Dutch stream is available also on FE1 TV, but you'll miss out on me. So if you do go over there, it's at your own risk. And if you don't understand Dutch, don't go over there. Please just stay here. I want to be a good person. Anyways, we are almost ready to go. The cars are ready. The drivers are ready to go. It should be, I think, heated to go first, and yes it will. The heated is off first here, and then there's a 30-second countdown, and then obviously Adris will be able to go racing in the Latos. And personally, I'd usually have a commentator where I could discuss who will advance, but I'm on my own this weekend. Happy Easter, by the way. This is why we're racing on the Saturday today, because of Easter. And what an Easter weekend it has been in terms of sport. And this adds to that list. And we should see Adris out on track round about now. Maybe he's past the screen already. This is what you get though, with helicopter cam bringing you incredible shots of the circuit. So heated or Adris, I think there's going to be one person who people will be favouriting here, the champion. You never know what he's going to do. You never know what's going to happen. We start off with him. Off we go. And heated on the rundown, we've crossed the timing line. And we're going to go down into turn 1. It's a 90-degree. The attack mode will be on the outside for the race, which is later. There's a CC also there. Got to be careful for that. As we go down on board with him, we cross the starting grid for the race. It's not a timing line. And into a hairpin now. Inside it has some CCs, but you can abuse them a little bit if you really want to. Wide line, cut the inside close to the wall. 28.3 for heated through there. Adris has started his lap, so we'll go to him as soon as we finish here. Be careful of that inside wall now, and the outside here, lovely through there. 90-degree, we'll see what sector 2 looks like for heated. Now 17.2, Fraudrian and Adris, one of them, is going to go through sector 1 in a moment. Heated close to the wall, but not close enough. Adris should be going through sector 1 to 28.5, 2/10 off. And heated will come around the final corner. And what time will he set? Not close to the wall at all, 105.3, so it's decent from him. Adris can improve on that, who knows. Close to the wall there, did he hit it? I'm not sure. Coming across the line, 17.4, and didn't improve from his out lap, so that's not good. 2/10 off, 4/10 off overall. Close to the wall there. Can he do something magical through sector 3? You never know. As we go into the chicane, wide exit, shallower line through the final corner, crosses the line, and he is off by 2/10. So he did have a great final sector where he improved by 0.06, but it wasn't enough in the end, and he will be the one who goes through, and he's already padded himself up in the pit lane. So good for him, and it will be heated who advances when we got second now. Second duel coming up, and it will be Olan versus Jacify. And Olan goes first, and Olan, we never really heard of him throughout the opening part of the season. Not really throughout until now. And he's made a dual stage for, I believe, what is the first time in his career. So let's see what he can do. And if he hasn't, I apologise. I'm not even sure. I'm just here, not suffering but living. Olan now versus though. I've forgotten myself. We'll find out in a second. It won't be Dennis. It should be Jacify, and it will be Jacify. Olan versus Jacify. I'm going to give it to Olan because Jacify was late, inconsistent, and Olan was quicker through first part of this qualifying. So give it to Olan, but will pressure get to him? There is that 1 lap pressure, so you've got to be aware of that. The dual stages of qualifying continue with this. Olan starts off then his lap and will cross over to Jacify straight after. Don't even know why I brought up that menu. I don't even think I did. As we go now into turn 1, and a little bit close to the CC, but not close enough, so he don't get it. It's still a valid lap. As we go now, cross the starting grid, take a inside line down the straight, into the hairpin brake, release, a little bit wide, you can accelerate through there. Shell will then heated, cross the timing line, 28.5, so around about where Adrish was on his lap, and Adrish did get knocked out, and there, a little bit of a wall tap there from Olan on the exit, and really wide through sector 2. So not looking good here, and hits the wall again, and I said it's one lap pressure, 17.4 through sector 2. Now into left, into a right, then left, then a left. Oh, he's hit the wall again. It is all going wrong. And I think it just needs to be said, if Jackify hits a valid lap here, and that won't be valid, I think, will that be invalid? Around the final corner, I think it will be. It is, so Jackify, all Jackify needs to do is set a valid lap. And Olan CC'd through that last chicane. We'll quickly get on replay for you now. And yeah, you can just see clips the inside wall. Back to Jackify, who's been clean and stayed clean. And he just has to be careful here. He can brake as much as he wants. He can be as slow as he wants. And he will still advance. Be careful of that CC, and he is. And around the final corner, Jackify will go through 5.8. Not the quickest, not the slowest, but gets the job. Look, it's fun. Done. Well done for him. And we'll see him in a matter of moments. So then, qualifying is set to be a right blinder so far. And I just said about Olan, one lap pressure can get to you. And it did there. How many walls did he hit? We've got a bit of time. I think before we should, so I want to see if we can. Get that lap on replay for you. And we'll do it while it is on his opening, on his out lap. So let's have a look. This is Olan's lap again. This is on replay, just to let you know. And you can see he's flown with the CC there. And it's really not this part of the lap, but it will be around sector 2 when the cracks begin to show. Heated has not set off yet, so if you want to see him, we'll go over to him when he's about to start. He has set off in his out lap though, so we'll watch this first and then we will see what Heated is going to do. But look at that, there you go, first sign, hits the outside wall, and don't know what happened there, but he was wide through sector 2 there, hit the wall there again, and 17.4, not really the best, but could be worse. And then this outside wall, I think, just wrecks it fully. Is it not? I don't think it's a wall bounce, but takes a bit of momentum out. And then the chicane, look at this inside, yeah, it gets it. Captures it with his character. And that is his lap over. Back to live then, and Heated is on his out lap. And that's something why you should stay with us on the English stream. The Dutch don't have replays. We do. So here we go then. Heated will be the first driver to go in this dual stage. And off we go. And good momentum through the final corner. Some are saying you could CC the final chicane. I don't think Race Control will be too happy with that. Didn't get the CC on the exit, so far doing so well. And he was really close, so showing how aggressive you have to be to set a good lap here. Coming into the hairpin now. Interesting to see how he takes it. A bit wider on entry, on an exit. Lovely. Coming around the sector line, 28.3. Lovely. First sector here. Watch the outside wall here. Doesn't get it. Very nice. Chicane, where you only have to do really one corner. Perfect through sector 2 so far. And outside Wall, no, lovely, 17.1. Great stuff for him. Chicane, this is looking very nice and neat. From here, they're very close to the outside wall there. And so far doing so well, we're off to Jack 5 as soon as this lap concludes. As we cross the line now, and it's a 5.0, what a lap. And it looks really calm, it really composed. And let's have a look at what Jackify is doing through the first sector. 28.363, so only 0.02 off. And that's not a lot at all, but you need a really good sector here. What will he do? 17.4, 3 tenths off, so not as good through there. Oh, that was a bit wide on exit and a little bit of a wiggle with the wheel. So not really good entry into the chicane here in sector 3. And the last one, do you get a CC there? We'll find out around the final corner. And no, he didn't. 5.7, 7 tenths off heated. Not what you want to see if you're a Laos fan, but it is heated who will go through to the final. Let's just show you that last corner again. Last chicane again, and it looked really close. It's really close indeed. So heated versus Dennis in the finale. Dennis looking really comfortable around this track, but I'm sorry, Dennis, I'm going to have to say it now. I think the bad luck season will continue. Personally. So we'll see what happens here. We might get driver interviews. It depends on if the drivers will want to be interviewed in such a short time before the race. So we'll find out. And Dennis will have to go first because he was the quickest. In the first stage of the track here in Hyderabad, I know I don't want to make it all about me, but I remember second race of the academy season in my academy winning season, and I spun it lap 1. I think I hit the, or spun it in the one of the chicanes later on in the race, so. But I did spin a lot of times that season, made a lot of mistakes and still won it. But just shows you never give up on your dreams. Because even if you're a commentator, you can somehow still win a title. Back to the actual good drivers now, and Dennis on his outlap here, and Heated will be as well. I think he is going to get pole. I know it sounds like I'm a, what is it? A heated glazer, but I'm not. I think if you put in the form of Dennis, he's actually been good so far in this first session, but he's not been on track for a while. Let's see as we cross the line with him now. Heated as well on his outlap, so we'll cross over to him as soon as this one finishes. Dennis, oh, was that wide? Was that wide? I don't think it was a wide enough. That's invalidated it, I feel sorry, but I don't think it has. If we continue on, though, nevertheless, got the curb there on the inside. I don't think it will be invalid. 28.4, not the best, not the worst. As we go now through sector 2, and this is where you start to see some slip-ups from some drivers, but not Dennis as it currently stands. Lovely line through sector 2 so far. Just has to beat one driver, and that is never heated, but that is not easy, to say the least. It's easier to say it, but not easy to do it. And was that a CC? Was that a CC? I'm going to look back on the replay, hopefully very soon. It will be close, coming around the final corner. No, it wasn't. A 105.7 over to Heated, and it was really close on the CC. On the replay, we'll get that out for you soon as Heated finishes. Heated through the first sectors is quicker than Dennis. And can he get pole? That will be the question. We'll find out around the final corner. And he is on pole. 4 tenths is the gap. 3 tenths slower than his semi-final appearance. Well, they all count, don't they? They all do. So, There you go. And it is pole for never heated. And well done to him. And before we go for a quick break, we'll quickly show you on replay what that what that CC looked like towards the end of that lap, because it was extremely close. So let's get that on replay for you now. This is a replay of Dennis's last chicane, sorry, and boom. Oh, it didn't look that far away. It didn't look that close. I think my eyes were deceiving me there. Right, then we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll see if the drivers want interviewing or not. But the race is not that long away. We'll see you in a moment. Welcome back to FE1 TV. It's time for the driver interviews after qualifying and going into the Grand Prix. Let's quickly speak with the pole sitter. Never heated. Heated? How was that for you?
What's that, sorry?
How was that for you?
I mean, at first I didn't think I was going to make it through to the knockouts. Had a bit of a tough practice. Seemed a bit slow, and then couldn't get a lap in until the very end in the first quali bit. So glad to be on pole.
And we've got a really short turnaround, so we're going to have to be quick. Is there anything you want to say going into the race, strategy-wise?
Not really. I'm kind of in two minds a little bit, but I think I know what we're going to do. It's probably the obvious, but yeah.
Okay, well, get some practice in quickly, because we've still got 25 minutes, so but you don't need practice, so we'll see you after the race, hopefully.
Thank you, man.
That's heated. We're quickly bringing up people. Let's talk to Dennis, who got Dennis. I don't think wants to come up, so we won't bring Dennis up. You can't hear anyone. I mean, if you want to come up, you can, but I'll do sign language if I have to. Right, well, this is great. None of the drivers can actually hear me. Hold on. Try again, please, people. Well, it's all going wrong in the VC. At least we got one person. At least we got heated who could hear me. At least I got one good person hearing me. So I don't think anyone can hear me. So this is going incredibly well. I think I've said SOA about 5 times now. But yeah, I think that'll do it for all the interviews. That was very short. They can't hear me. Oh, this is going great. Right, well let's try something. Let's try something. Right, can we all hear me now? I'd love to know. I left the commentary box for a whole moment. This is an absolute shambles. It's all going wrong. We love Discord. We love Discord. On stream we hear you. No, great, lovely. Lovely. Right, well, we'll leave the driver interviews for the race then, because we do have a quick turnaround here. So check mic settings. Oh my lord, crikey! Don't tell me it's my fault. We'll try again. We'll try again. We're going to general. We're going to general. Can you hear me? Can we hear me now?
Yeah. I hear you now. I hear you now.
Okay, well, everyone better shut up so I can interview Panda. Oh, the server's been shut down. That's great. How are we feeling then, Panda, after that qualifying? Because you didn't make the duels, but
Yeah. Sadly, I didn't make it to the jewels. I wanted to keep the streak going. Consistent top 5 this season, but it sadly did not happen. I don't know. I didn't get the sector time where I needed it the most, sadly. But yeah, the race is gonna depend. Consistency is key. Just have a good, clean race, and maybe a podium is possible.
well, I hope for your sake it all works out for you. So good luck.
Thank you.
Let me go back to the commentary box because people are still there. Yeah, that does it then for us in terms of the qualifying stream. We should be back for the race in about 20 minutes or so. So we should get build up for that in a few moments. So keep an eye over. We'll be live in about 10 minutes or so with build up. But here, the double header, first part of that's ended. Heated's on pole. And we'll see you in about 20 minutes or so for the race from all of us at FE1 TV for the English stream. Good night, and we'll see you in a few moments.